let's go and take a look at this lesson on solving systems of equations by elimination. So when we're given two equations, such as 3x plus 2y equals 4 and 3x minus 2y equals negative 4, when we can eliminate some letter, some variable, we can just combine them. Okay, so we can combine these two equations into one equation. So 3x plus 3x is 6x. 2 minus 2 is 0, so 2y minus 2y is 0y, so there's nothing there. And 4 minus 4 is 0. So what we have is 6x equals 0 because we were able to eliminate this 2y minus 2y. Dividing both sides by 6, we get x equals 0. Okay, so now that we have x equals 0, we can just pick one of these equations and plug the 0 in for the x in that equation. I want to choose this equation. So 3x plus 2y equals 4. Plugging in the 0 for x, we'll get something like this. So 3 times 0 is 0, plus 2y equals 4. Solving for y, we see that 0 plus 2y, 0 can go away because that doesn't affect anything. So dividing both sides by 2, we get y equals 2. Okay, so now that we have an x and we have a y, we can write this as a point 0, 2. Alright, let's go and take a look at the next question. Sometimes, in order to eliminate a variable, we'll have to change one of the equations. So let's say that the equations that they give us is negative 10x plus 3y equals 1. Let's say that the other equation that they give us is negative 5x minus 6y equals 23. Okay, so since if we were to combine these equations, no x or y would be eliminated. So what we need to do is we need to multiply one of the equations in such a way that we could eliminate one of the variables. So let's say that we wanted to eliminate the y's. Okay, we know to make 0, 6 minus 6 makes 0. So what can we do to this 3 to make it a positive 6? We got to multiply it by 2. Okay, so let's multiply everything by 2. We would get negative 20x plus 6y equals 2. Okay. On the bottom, we have negative 5x minus 6y equals 23. Okay. Noticing that 6y minus 6y is 0, we would be able to eliminate that. So negative 20 plus negative 5 is negative 25x. 6y minus 6y is 0, and 2 plus 23 is 25. Okay. Dividing both sides by negative 25, we would get x equals negative 1. Okay. Now that we've gotten x equals negative 1, let's plug it back into this equation. You could plug it into this equation, or you could even plug it into one of these two equations. It's your choice. You will get the same answer either way. Okay, so if x is negative 1, let's just choose this equation. Negative 10x plus 3y equals 1. Okay, and x is negative 1. So negative 10 times negative 1 plus 3y equals 1. Okay, negative 10 times negative 1 is positive 10. Okay. Plus 3y equals 1. Okay. So if we were to subtract 10 to the other side, we would get 3y equals negative 9. Dividing both sides by 3, we get y equals negative 3. So since we have an x of negative 1 and a y of negative 3, we can write the answer as negative 1, negative 3. And that's our answer.